Hi. Wow, welcome back to this next episode. I've made it. Yesterday was what, episode 15? Oh, Chris, I'm so glad to see you again. I saw you yesterday because that's when I recorded the latest episode, because I totally did not upload for 3 weeks or so. No. Okay, listen, I'm sorry, okay? I didn't even mean to take a break or anything. You know what happened? You know what I did? I kind of maybe sort of procrastinated recording for 3 weeks. Which... Ooh. In the meanwhile, a lot of things happened on this channel. Especially, I made a video about Farlands, and oh man, people did not like that one. Got, not many, a lot of dislikes on that video, even though I'm completely 100% correct, and everyone that disliked was wrong. And I'm actually pretty confident saying that, because every single argument I got was terrible. And people are just, I'll talk a little bit more about Farlands, because I do, and I'll just say what I like about it, right? Because I do really like Farlands. It's a fantastic show. If you haven't watched it, fucking watch it, right? It's not done yet, right? But watch season 1. It's fucking great. It's very beautiful. The animation is amazing. The themes were fucking great, honestly. I mean it's just such a beautiful show. The way it treats time perception and shit, it's just great. Needless to say, right? But what I talked about was, the portrayal of the demons, which I thought was bad, very bad, even terrible. And I especially care because I do actually really enjoy Farlands, and I thought it was especially disheartening to have such a good show fall for such common essentialist fantasy tropes. That's pretty much it, right? And that's what I pulled it. What happens, when you have a show that really speaks to people emotionally, is a lot of people get a sort of parasocial what do you say? You develop a very parasocial fan base. So any critiques of the work will feel like personal attacks, But that's pretty much all I want to say about that. I've talked a lot about Farlands and thought about Farlands a lot. Should rewatch it, honestly. It's really good. What else? Oh, it's been 3 weeks. What's happened? What's been happening? Labor Day? Oh, that's pretty cool. 1st of May. That was 2 weeks ago now, but 2 weeks a day for you probably. That was cool. Deltarune is less than 3 weeks. If you go into the website, it's a 1 digit. It's 19 days now. 1 and 9. That's pretty sick. That's really close. Something that I saw, I haven't even thinking about with Deltarune. It's okay, I'm obviously very, very excited to see how Toby to see the characters again and see how Toby follows along. I've been waiting for a long ass time for this, right? And been held on a chapter 2 cliffhanger for a while. So it'll be incredibly awesome to see what Toby does. That'll be great. It's that, obviously, right? That's the main thing. But also, even people who don't like Deltarune, or haven't played it at least, tend to listen to the OST. Because at the end of the day, Toby Fox, he started off as as a composer. He is a very, very good composer. So I'm not even thought about that. We're gonna get 2 chapters worth of new OST at the same time. That'll be fucking crazy. I guess get prepared to hear nothing but Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 music in like every video ever for for the foreseeable future. I don't know. I mean that, yeah. So that will be oh, really cool. I'm very excited. I really enjoy Toby Fox stuff. I think Deltarune is fast. Hold on, I'm gonna open my window a bit more. So fucking hungry. No, Deltarune is a really good game, and on the surface it's just fantastic writing, fun characters, and then also like the meta, like if people are more involved in Toby Fox and like actually like, you know, fans of him would know about like Gaster shit, you know. Like a lot of people know what Gaster is, but not exactly what he actually is, right? But even more than that, I think he's done something something real special here. It's fascinating. I mean, especially Deltarune. It's a really interesting game so far. We only had 2 chapters, keep in mind, but to think about, you know. Also, the fact that the ending of Deltarune came to him in a fever dream in 2011, before he had even thought up anything concerning Undertale Deltarune, which is very odd, and I'm not entirely sure what to make of that information. But yeah, regardless. But like the Dark Worlds, for example, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not. Why is my wrist so fucked up, man? For some reason. No, but I've not really looked into this specifically. I'm sure other people have thought about this as well. But like, definitely. In fact, I think it's even a like with the Dark Worlds, because they're kind of, you know, are they created when a fountain is made? I think, right? And when that is made, like physical objects in the real world become like beings, like darkness, like creatures, actual like sentient beings, and generally just large objects in the Dark World. The thing is, that kind of insinuates that Dark World was literally made like seconds ago. But once you get into one of them, everyone who lives in it, the darkness, who are in reality, you know, I mean, or you know, objects in the real world, who supposedly were just created like actual seconds ago, right? In some cases, with like Chapter 3, for example. But they seem to act like they've existed for years, or if not decades, you know? Even talking about like getting corrupted, and there's massive backstories. And that kind of brings the question, I guess, if like, I'm not entirely, maybe I'm completely misunderstanding this, but regardless of what's going on here, is it like the weird time perception in there, where, so because I've seen some people who say like, oh, you shouldn't think about it, but I honestly think that makes Deltarune a disservice. I think you're meant to think about stuff like this. Regardless, it's like time perception is weird in there, where like until like Lightners or people from the material world, normal world comes in, like time doesn't function normally in the Dark World, and things are extremely slowed down. Or is it that the Darkners have fabricated memories ingrained into them as creation, which gives them the illusion of history? Like they themselves think they have history when they were actually made a few seconds ago, and for them it's like, oh, fuck's sake, get down here, bro. Thank you, Chris. That's the dog. What was I saying? Yes. So like, got that. Like an illusion of memory and history, but in reality, they were just created mere moments ago. But for them, it feels like they've existed for years, and not decades. And that would bring the question: is like, if that's the case, what are the practical differences between all of that actually having happened and them simply believing it to have happened and just having the memories ingrained into them? Because, like, time is linear and the past doesn't exist. So I guess in practice, it's, it's no difference, right? For how things play out and how they act. It's like it happened to them, even if it technically didn't. And I think that's interesting, and I think that is an intentional theme of Deltarune. It seems like it, at least, because like things don't really make sense on that front in Dark Worlds, unless I'm missing something, which is possible. We'll see. Okay, that is the closest I've ever been to dying. Easily the closest I've been to dying. Holy fuck. Holy shit. I almost just dove straight into that lava. Holy fuck, okay. Whew. Well. Don't you dare do it. Okay, whoa. Wow. Music in a while. Nice. It is on. It's just been unlucky, I guess. Oh, I only took one piece of damage. I guess armor just blocks fall damage as well, man. That wasn't even close, to be fair, because there were no ravines in this game. Unless it was like a very deep cave, I might have died. But lava was way closer. Man, I should be at like episode like 36 or something. 40 even. Or even more than that, because I've missed like 45. God damn! Imagine how many episodes I would have if I hadn't been a little bitch. No. If I hadn't been procrastinating, moving in a direction in Minecraft. Really difficult, tough job. I mean, I do enjoy this, honestly. It is pretty enjoyable. Very calming. And it's nice to just move toward a goal which you know exists, but you know you will reach eventually, but you know you cannot hurry toward it unless you go to the Nether and cheat, which obviously I won't. And the only way to get there is just to continue walking, you know. There's something about that that speaks to me, I guess. I don't know. It's nice. Hi Pigs, I need your flesh. Don't you dare run. Do the boogie and I won't kill you. Hey, do the boogie right now, bitch. Alright, well. You asked for it. I'll get some more wool, why not? Yo, what's up? There we go. Man. Hello, cows. Leather. Moo. Moo. Oh, they're so silly, aren't they? Oops, that sucked. What a disaster, huh? Oh yeah. You know what I did? I switched to Linux. Yep. But I'm recording this on Windows, though. I'm, dual boot. I'm using Windows specifically for like music production and this can't be arsed to get it. Whatever. It works. Regardless, I switched to Linux. I switched to Linux Mint. User friendly, whatever. It works. It's good. I like it. I once actually did switch over to Linux. I think I don't remember exactly what distro it was, but then I did a mistake of not installing a dual boot of Windows, and some things didn't work. So I was like, oh, not like that, but I was like, oh, well, I'll go back to Windows, I guess. But now I'm actually swapped over for good this time. Very sad part of this is that I found out yesterday that fucking PewDiePie made a video where he recommended people to swap to Linux like 2 weeks ago. Not only swap to Linux, specifically Linux Mint, and specifically the desktop, like Cinnamon, this the desktop environment I use. And now now it looks like I'm some sort of PewDiePie fan. What the hell? Ew. I'm nothing of the sort. Revel. No, but I mean, really a sad moment for all of society. Almost as sad as this music. PewDiePie did actually straight up people tend to focus in on the bridge incident quite a lot instead of which was bad, but like in very recent times, and like not even a year ago, he literally recommended an explicitly fascist essay, Sun and Steel, by an explicitly fascist author, Yukio Mishima, and said it was great and talked about how amazing it was. Explicitly fascist, by the way, because Sun and Steel, it's Mishima's like more like workout routine, right? But like the philosophy of it is explicitly fascist, and the way it idolizes the male body, the way it does, not the fact, but it does, right? Not necessarily. I mean, actually, idolize it, right? But no, but the way it endorses like working out, the way it does it is fascist. Because Mishima was a fascist. And he endorsed it to his impressionable young audience. And the only thing he had to say about Mishma's fascism was that the author is controversial, but he's just gonna be talking about the book, not the politics or whatever. Which is a ridiculous thing to say. If we're gonna pull that to its logical conclusion, it's like, yeah, well, I'm Mein Kampf. I know the author is controversial, but I'm just reading the book, all right? You know, it's not exactly how that works. You can't just read the book. The book is fascist. But even if he doesn't know what he's doing, I mean, like, if he does know what he's doing, that's bad, because then he's intentionally propagandizing fascist rhetoric to his audience. If he doesn't know what he's doing, well, that's still bad, because he has such a large audience and he is so incredibly what do you say, bad at handling it, you know, I guess. Well, yeah, that's what I was So no, I'm not really a big fan of PewDiePie. I don't like him that much, I'm gonna be honest. It's a pretty good reason why so much, like, if you go into that Mishima video he made, like, if you go into the comments, they're very positive first comments. If you go into recent, then there are a lot of, like, fascists, like straight up fascists. They're like, wow, thank you for endorsing this based Chad novel or whatever, or essay. And it's not very surprising, you know, considering it's a fascist essay and all. Whoa. Also, the fact that his favorite author is a fascist is, you know, a little bit suspect. I'm not even gonna lie. And just the fact that he never talks about what that means, or like Mishima's fascism, really. He just kind of is, yeah, ticks me off. Rubs me the wrong way. Say that. Hi, sheep. Oops. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna, whoops. I think I'm actually gonna make it stricter with my coordinates. You know when I talked about that? I'm only gonna look at my coordinates every 100 episodes. Or in all, I'll look at them like 10 times maybe or so. That's what I've been, you know, that makes it a little bit more interesting. So every 100 episodes I'll look at my coordinates. Oh fuck, I don't have any goddamn boats. What am I doing? Wait. Alright, the crafting table. Ah, what the fuck is my wrist so painful? What did it do with my wrist? It's like, what's going on? Be kind to your wrist, fellas. It is, you know, fucking hate wrist pain. It's so annoying. That's kind of what happens when you like fucking play drums and like and shit like that, you know. Gotta mess up your wrist. Ah, and it is terrible. Oh. Hey, look, an ocean. Whee! Boom. What is wrong with you? Fuck! No! Oh, okay, never mind, that's not. It wasn't all that. Fuck, I accidentally ate it. Damn it. Shit. Come back. I'm not good over the fact that boats don't make any sound in this version of the game for some reason. It's very strange. Not even gonna lie. I won't lie, this is definitely me when I'm driving. The fuck was that now again? I don't remember his name. Not iron, what the fuck? Rude. Whenever I see iron on the surface, might as well mine it. You know? Hello, iron. Only two? Well, shit. Ah, help! I was gonna say like, oh look, it's blank, and like someone I don't like because, you know, coal. Then I forgot. Then I couldn't come up with anyone. So. Oh, you think you're so happy and jumping? Oh look! Bah! Kill! Yeah, that's right. I'm not. I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna. You know. I'm gonna leave you alive. So you have to look at that. Look. I'm just kidding. I'm not that cruel. Rose. Oh no! Chris. You're not Ford, are you? Gulp! Not the ice, not again. Please, for the love of God, Chris. Chris, you cannot disappear again, please. You can. Well, actually, it was Ford that disappeared, not Chris. Oh man, Ford. Oh man, right. The forbidden 13th episode. I almost forgot about that one. No one will ever see it. Right. Not even me, because it's gone forever. That's the episode Ford. And Dennis both died. You know what? Maybe someday I'll tell the tale of their death. It was traumatizing. But not this day. No. You're not ready to hear the truth of their passing. Yo. Oh, look at who's not fucking teleporting. I swear to God, I'm gonna be so pissed. I mean, he's gonna appear at some point, right? Again. Tends to be off how those creatures work. Oh, I almost died. I didn't actually almost. Cool. Get down. Don't. Oh my God. Chris, for fuck's sake. Oh my God. Stupid dog. You make me look bad. Oh no. Yeah, I'm so good at this game. No. No. I knew it. Huh. What the fuck? Is that what they call the thing where the cell becomes two cells? I don't remember what it's called, but that thing, you know? Huh. Hmm. Is that a cave or is it a scary dirt hut made by the troll who lives here? Oh my God, it's a troll. Run. Shit. What the hell? My God. You know, oh God, why am I so eepy? It's not even late. It's literally not even 7 p.m. What am I doing? Man, I need more caffeine, I think. Maybe I don't. You know, caffeine kind of like has a random effect on me. It's like every time I drink caffeine, it's like a roll the dice on what it does. I don't know. Kind of has that kind of had that experience. Ooh. I guess I did just drink caffeine, and mine honestly so it made me tired. Yeah. Oh god. Fuck. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Not me. Not me. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Not me, not me, not me. Woo. Hello, dog. I heard you're a dog. What that's going on? Okay. Huh. Strange. God fucking damn it. I'm trying to like position it. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Man, 3 weeks, huh? More than that. What was it like? It was a month actually. God damn. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Can't believe the game. It wasn't my fault. It was the game's fault because, yeah, boom. Yes, we all know you're a dog and you bark. Oh my god. PMO, man. PMO. Minecraft. It's just not the same anymore. It used to be so much better back in the day. Video game not fun anymore. Did you see like on Twitter, Notch got like a rage mode activated? I can't remember what I said. No, but there's like a splash text on Minecraft. It's like, educate your friends on anti-racism. Which is basically the equivalent of like, be kind and don't be a racist, you know? Be a nice person in the game where you build things, and it's a kid's game, right? And Not was like, they don't know they're being evil. Thank fucking god Microsoft bought Minecraft. Holy shit, dude. What an embarrassing person. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, oh, I'm so good at God Gamer. They call me the God Gamer. Cause I'm game the gods. Yeah, it was sick, wasn't it? Wasn't that cool one-liner? I should keep using that. It was fucking awesome. Yeah. Oof. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. Chris from Minecraft, please do not kill yourself. I know it's tempting to jump off a cliff. Ah! You almost died! What is wrong with you, man? I need to find pig right now, man. Where's the pigs? Man, where the fucking pigs at, man? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell, man? What? Oh! Stop! Dude! Oh my god. Okay, I'm there. God damn. You are lunatic, dog. Fucking crazy dog. Cookie dog, I mean, am I right or am I right? Lol. Cookie dog. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'll be honest. Ah! Yo, what's up? Alright, you know what? That's good enough for this episode. I promise you I'll be more consistent. And in fact, fuck it. I'm not missing a day. Boom! I'm not missing a goddamn day ever again. Alright? Maybe, no, actually not even maybe. Never ever. That's my fucking promise. How about that? How about that? That's right. Thank you so much for watching. And I will be seeing you tomorrow because I will fucking record tomorrow, alright? You can trust me, I totally will, alright? See you tomorrow. Goodbye.